Now, I don't know about you, but I love a good hash. They're cheap as chips, all done in one pan. It's a great way to use leftovers as well, and they taste bloody marvellous. So I thought today I'd show you how to do my budget busting black pudding and bacon hash. Now, if you don't like black pudding, that's fine. You can swap it out, like put some sausage in there or something like that. But it's gonna be super cheap, super delicious, and it's gonna take no time at all. So come on, let's crack on. So let's get some bits and bobs out the fridge. What do we need? Oh, we need some bacon, and we also need some black pudding. So I've got some leftover streaky bacon here. You can use kind of whatever bacon you've got in the fridge, like back bacon, you can use smoky bacon. I've just got some plain ordinary streaky bacon. So what I'm going to do is take it out of the packet. You've got about 6 rashers, and then just really simply we're just going to cut that into little lardons. And I've got some black pudding. This is like 95p. Like, black pudding is super cheap. As I said, if you don't like black pudding, you know, chuck a couple of sausages in there instead. And then I'm just going to take the black pudding, stack it up, make it easier, and I'm just going to cut it into little cubes. And I treated myself to a new pan. Rather nice solid pan there, because my old one was looking a bit ropey. And I'm going to get that onto a medium-high heat, and then I'm going to add just a touch of oil. You shouldn't need too much because there's going to be a lot of fat in the bacon. And then into the pan we're going to go in with our bacon, kind of separate it up a little bit. And the secret to a good hash is you want to build it in layers, in stages, because if you were to just like chuck everything in at once, you know, it's not going to be as good. So we're going to crisp off the bacon first. So just kind of spend a couple of minutes, right, just until that bacon is nice and crispy but not burnt.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so once your bacon is nice and crispy like so, I'm just going to take it out of the pan. Just pop it into a bowl, keep the fat in there, and then straight back onto the heat, and then go straight in with your black pudding. You know, crisp this up a little bit. You know, it's already cooked really, so, you know, we just want to get those nice sort of brown edges on there. And then once again, we're going to decant that into the bowl. Again, try and keep most of the fat in the pan. And then here I've got 3 small baby leeks. You can use like normal leeks if you want, you know, one sort of medium size. And I'm just going to take the tops off of those a second, and I'm going to cut them down the middle lengthways, and then give them a good rinse under the tap, just get any mud and cack out of there. And then I'm just going to simply cut those down into small chunks, and then on a low heat we're going to get those into the pan, and just nice and gently we're going to sweat those down for about 2 to 3 minutes till they go nice and soft and fragrant. And then here I've got some pre-cooked new potatoes. You could use like leftover ones that you've got in the fridge from your dinner from the night before, and these were just gently boiled in salted water for about 10 minutes or so until, well, they're cooked. And again, very simply, I'm just going to cut these up into rough chunks and keep the skins on as well, because that's all flavour and it's good for you. Then I'll just whack those into a bowl to one side for a second. And then here I've got 3 sage leaves picked fresh from my garden. I'm going to slice that up nice and fine. And just because I can, I'm going to add a couple of garlic cloves as well, so I'm just going to peel that. And again, just kind of dice that up, you know, fairly fine. And I'm going to chuck the garlic in with the leeks just to kind of sweat out a little bit. Again, for about a minute or 2, just to take the rawness, you know, out of that garlic.
2,000 years later.
And once you've cooked out the garlic and the leeks for a bit, I'm going to decant that onto a plate, because if you were to just kind of dump everything into one pan all together, you're not going to get all the different layers of flavour and texture. It's just going to be one big horrible mess, isn't it? And I'm going to turn the heat up just a bit more. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, and then go straight in with your spuds, and then just leave them alone for a couple of minutes on one side, because we want to develop that crust, that nice crispy outer coating, because they're already cooked through, so we're just warming them through, but we also want to develop that nice crust. Again, layers, texture, flavours. And then just kind of toss them through after a couple of minutes, and you see that colour there? That is the money shot, that's what you want. And once you've kind of got those nice golden crispy edges, we're going to turn the heat down into sort of medium-low. Straight back in with our bacon and black pudding. And I'll add the leeks as well. And now we're going to add some seasonings. And the reason we don't add the seasonings earlier on is because we don't want them to burn. Because if I'd have added the sage too early, it would have burned. I've got some thyme as well, just going to pick off the leaves. A little pinch of salt. Don't go overboard, because obviously the bacon is going to be salty. And then plenty of black pepper. And I've also got some freshly cut chives, just to kind of ramp up that oniony allium kind of flavour. Again, just kind of toss everything together. Look at me showing off. Well, not actually showing off because it's going everywhere, isn't it? And you see what I mean, how important it is just kind of doing it in stages, in layers. That is the secret of making a really good hash. Then after a couple of minutes, that is pretty much done, isn't it? But it simply wouldn't be the same if we didn't top it with a nice fried egg with that gorgeous runny yolk. Let's pop that yolk. Oh, yes. And there you have a really, really simple, nice little hash. Apologies if you can hear any background noise, but Dynarod are here sorting the drains out. Nice runny yolk, nice egg. In we go. That is delicious. Of course it's delicious. Why wouldn't it be? I am going to have to bugger off again because my microphone is about to die again because I forgot to put it on charge. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of my hash. Nice easy recipe, quick, cheap and delicious. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see your gorgeous faces next time. Ta-ra for now.